How's it going, everybody? This is Gingie, and welcome back to the SMP Let's Play. So today we are finally going to be tackling that library. It took me absolutely forever to get the 64 bookshelves we needed to start, and before we begin on the library, I have decided we are going to finish the walls of the entire second floor. So I have only gotten to about this point, and the rest needs to be done. So I am going to be time-lapsing it. So I hope you enjoy. So enjoy the music.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Alrighty, so in preparation for our library, I decided to put in the floor now, before I started recording, just to speed it up just a tad, because it would have taken me forever. So the first thing we are going to do is kind of take some inspiration from our front room and actually put in a bunch of beams in a 5 pattern. And we're also going to be using glowstone to light up the top there. Just like this. The center is going to be a little different, though. And it's the reason why it's taken forever for me to actually get started on the library. I'm going to have some really awesome bookcases coming down from the ceiling, which is friggin' awesome. I've always wanted to have a library where there's just bookshelves, bookcases. I don't know. I'm going to be switching between the two all day, so don't mind me. But yeah, I wanted bookshelves to be coming down from the ceiling, or at least somewhat from the ceiling. We're going to have to definitely get a lot more bookshelves before this will be completed. Now, granted, we're going to be able to get a lot of this done and a majority of the floor plan, but we won't be able to finish the library today, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm really making sure that I put more work into the design of the room than anything else. So that's everything right here that we can do. So now we can take our 64 bookshelves. God, that is an awesome number. Yep, we can put glowstone on these as well. And I also forgot to put these in on both sides. Right here too? No, not that one. Just these two right here. I was kind of trying to find a way to hide the glowstone and light up this room at the same time, because I didn't want torches, but I did want some way of lighting up the room, which we will be using carpet for. And I made it so that way the carpet just doesn't look like it's out of place or just put there to, I don't know, just to prove that it's lighting and everything. I kind of wanted some hidden lighting. So we're going to take these right from here, bring them up, and eventually this pillar will be going to the ceiling. But like I said, I don't have enough bookcases, and mind you, this stack of bookcases, bookshelves, see, I'm switched between the two, don't mind me, 64 bookshelves literally gets our 4 pillars in the center of the room, and that's it. And this was like 3 hours of sitting around waiting for cows to be bred and reeds to finish growing. Wow, I sound like an old-timer for this game, I guess. I still call it reeds. But yeah, see, that all took about 3 to 4 hours to collect that much. Just enough so that way we can actually get started on the design of this room. And I broke the book. Okay then. Luckily, I can fix that real quick. There we go. Oh, just like that. So, the center of the room, I figured, what does a library have that would be really comfortable? And I came up with the idea of having like a nice big comfy couch in the center of the room. And, you know, you gotta sit down and read, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I didn't grab stone. Well, I say it's comfy, and I'm gonna put stone stairs in the center. Go figure. And I don't have enough anyway, so I'll have to grab some more, but yeah, I say that it's comfy, and we're going to be sitting down on stone if we ever decide to RP or roleplay it, which, not much of an RP person, I'll be honest. Not really my thing, but I should have some right here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now we can do as much as we can in this room. Did I grab everything I could? I'm sure that I forgot something, but that's to be expected. I always forget something. And I'll find out probably in about 3 to 4 minutes when I go to look for something in my inventory and it's not there. So now we can take out right here in the room. I've also noticed a little bit of sputtering. Whoops. From the I have some sort of lag. I don't know what it's from exactly. It is raining right now, so that might be why. But we can work through it. It's just fine. Okay, just like this. And we're going to need a lot of carpet. So I did my homework and grabbed a bunch of stuff that I would need. I'm not going to do all of this. Is that not the recipe anymore? Oh, that's the recipe now. Interesting. Okay, so let's take out a lot of this. And there we go. That's going to be way too little. we're going to need a lot more than that. Alright. And some white. And I need fences as well. So I figured, just like that, a red one in the center, surrounded by white. And it kind of adds a little bit of design so you can sit down and read your books. I don't know. I figured since I wasn't going to have this room be anything of use, I guess you could say, I figured I'd make it look nice. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay. So let me go take a look at the design for the carpet, because I can't remember it off the top of my head, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I figured out exactly what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here, we need our glowstone. LOA. And, whoops, I don't know why I'm breaking that much. I don't need to break that much. So we're just going to put some glowstone here. We're going to put some glowstone right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. This is to light up the room, but yet hide the glowstone, because I didn't want the glowstone showing, like I said. So we've got a couple of carpet patterns. We are definitely going to need more carpet. Okay, let me go find some sheep, and I'll be back. So, coming in real quick, just to let you know that Moz actually gave us a wither skeleton skull, because I have been trying for so many hours to get some, and now that we have one, I just need 2 more. So, thank you, Moz. Oh god, caps lock. So yeah, we're going to get back to the library now. I got plenty of wool. Alrighty guys, so we are back, and I'm going to be showing a quick little trick to get some dyes. I don't know if this works in this update, so we will find out on the go. But this pretty much works with any 2 tall flowers, so I needed red dye. So I grabbed some rose bushes that I had nearby. So you pretty much want to do the 2 wide, or the 2 tall for the rose bush, knock back 1 and 2 behind it, and put a button here, put a piece of redstone here, and then the dispenser right there. Add your rose bush. Well, first you got to put some bone meal in there, sorry about that. And then this should duplicate the rose bush. And you can do this infinitely, and you can sit here and hold this. Or you could add a, if you really wanted to automate the hell out of this thing, you could pretty much just put a hopper, like, right underneath that. I believe the hopper can pull from 1 block underneath. And then add a redstone clock behind it, and you've got instantly and infinitely red dye, or purple dye, I think the other one is. Granted, you can say that it's not infinite, but when you have a skeleton farm with like 2 double chests full of bones, it's infinite. So, yep, this is how I'm getting my red dye, and I'll be back once I have enough for the carpeting. Carpetry? Carpeting? Carpets. Yeah, we'll go with carpets. Okay, we're back. So, you might be wondering why I removed the bookshelves from the center of the room. It's actually because I put the bookshelves off to the sides. I didn't notice this when I was building it at first. Why? Oh, hello. Anyways, I didn't notice this and oversaw it. But, yeah. I put them off to the sides, and I completely forgot about that. So we are here to fix that, and also put in our carpets. I was wondering why I couldn't remember the spacing and where the carpets would go. So, yeah. Another thing I just thought about is the room looks extremely blank. Once I have a ton of bookshelves, I will be adding them to the walls and having them go up and around the beams. pretty much just to make it look like there's a ton of bookcases and bookshelves and everything just put everywhere. It's probably not going to be in any orderly fashion. I just want to make it look like pretty much like an old library in a sense, where you would have like books going way up into the ceiling and stuff like that. So that's the kind of look I'm going for. We also have to fix this because I have it going up to the beam rather than the way it looks now. So, whoops. Look at me misplacing things. 3, 4. Perfect. So, I think I can just knock this back. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and I just gotta... Whoops. Gotta move this back. I gotta grab some oak slabs first. Almost forgot. Gotta fill up those gaps. You know, I'm really excited to get down there. I really, really am. And it's kind of motivated me, and at the same time made me realize that, yes, I'm forcing myself to build, but at the same time, I'm coming up with these awesome designs. And you might not think they're awesome or whatever, but this is like my first grand, big build relating to above ground, so I'm really happy that I'm finally doing this and getting out of my comfort zone and everything like that. But I know as soon as I go underground, it's game changer. I'm going to be completely different in my build style, and everything's going to be extremely elaborate underground, and I kind of wish I could do the same thing above ground and show off my skill, but I don't really have that great of skill above ground. Granted, this library, when it's going to be done, is absolutely going to be amazing, and I'm going to be very proud of it. But at the same time, I'm hoping someday I could do both, not just underground, but also have extremely elaborate builds above ground like I've seen online or in YouTube videos and stuff like that. I think that would be really awesome if I just practiced. And this is a good way of practicing, is actually forcing myself to do so. So, yeah, that's my little thoughts about it. Okay, just like this. Alrighty. I forgot, of course. Okay, so now carpets. I got a ton of wool just for the occasion. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5? No. Right? Why does this seem off? I know that I have something like this. Yes, this is right. And it goes to... chicken, please. Right here. So it's one after the bookcase. Just like that. And now we can add in our glowstone to the hidey spots. Right there. Right in front of me. And add our carpet back in. And now this one is the long one. Where's that end at? Okay. Alright. Goes right here. All the way down to here. Right? Yeah. Okay. So now we can add our glowstone in. And take it all the way down. Luckily, we've got plenty of wool. I made sure. That's not even going to be enough. I don't know why I'm being sparing with the wool, but I don't know. Alright. And right about here, we'll have some more glowstone. And I haven't really tested the mob spawning to see if there's any spots that need more light or spots that don't, or maybe too bright. But we'll find out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just do it from here again. So there's 1, 2, 3, out, and just like that. Right? Yeah. Okay, we're not going to be spared anymore. We're just going to grab all of it and put it on the floor. And add our glowstone. There we go. So I think it's pretty lit up. I was thinking about adding like a loft or something, and maybe a enchanting table or something like that. Maybe even like a floating enchanting table right above here in the center. But I don't know. I think that would look kind of not tacky, but I don't know, something that would be out of the normal. It all depends. Maybe if I make it look like it's somehow enchanted and floating by means of like a magic or mystical force, that would be kind of cool. But all of the walls will be filled up in like different patterns, or not even a pattern, more of just placed randomly to pretty much get that simulating of like a grand library, just throwing a bunch of bookcases and bookshelves up on the ceiling, or not the ceiling, the walls and such. Ooh, we actually got to witness the pigmen coming out of the portal. That's interesting. I am looking for this right here. That might not be enough. We've got 3 stone. Do we have more stone hiding here? We don't. Okay, so we're going to try and make do with these. Should be enough for at least one of the little seating areas on the side. I'm putting them in the back corners just to break up the room a tad. And of course, Mr. Chicken's here, without a doubt. Right here, and you're in the way. If you want to stay here and loiter, you gotta move. And we can add our little table in. And we've got a table. There we go. Nice little place to sit down and read, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking of different ways people might, I don't know. Things people do inside of the library, I guess. There we go. And there we go. So, also in my build, I have it coming up and over and up and all that crazy stuff. It's going to look really nice. For now, this is all I can really do until I get more bookshelves. Maybe we'll add in some sort of loft, maybe over here. And I don't want it to be a huge loft either. I just kind of something to say that there's a loft in the library. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ideas on the fly and kind of rolling with it. The next thing I'm thinking of doing is redoing our little museum here. I don't have a design for it just yet. Once I do, obviously, I would definitely let you all know. Completely forgot to debark these. I don't know why I debarked those. That one in particular there, it's not even going to be seen. But I've been pretty much asking for ideas right now because we're at a stopping point in the building process, I think. Pretty much what's going on right now is this is going to be 2 floors and 2 rooms, and the cutoff is obviously going to be here at this wall. But I don't know any ideas for them. I kind of want it to be functional because we don't have a functioning room over here. Maybe something functional, maybe something not. I don't know yet. But I know that the floor above this one right here in this main room, the one right above us, is going to be the master bedroom. That's what I'm going to be doing with that. So yeah, let me see if I can't think of something else that we could do right now for the library or any of the rooms in general, and I'll get back with you all. Alrighty, so I have decided to run with the loft idea. I actually really like it. I jumped into my test world and tried it out, and I actually really like it. So we are going to need a little bit of this, and we're just going to jump up on our table, make things easier for ourselves. Just like this. And I didn't want the loft to take up a whole lot of room, and it has not, and I am glad. We forgot glowstone, and also a enchanting table. How could I have possibly forgotten about the enchanting table? So yeah, that's what the loft is going to be for. It's going to have a full enchanting table. Let's just grab some glowstone, and we can run and quickly make an enchanting table while we have the time to. Alright, just down here. And got to break one of our lucky blocks of diamond here, unfortunately. But that's alright. I'm going to be strip mining in between the episodes. And we have just enough obsidian to do so. We also need books, which I have back at our chests over here. Alright, make our way downtown. Walking fast, faces past. And we're library bound, I think. I think that's how it should work. Alright, so we got ourselves an enchanting table. Is there anything else we're going to need? Probably. I'm probably going to forget it anyways, but oh well. Alright, so let's head back over into our fantastical library. Not so fantastical yet, but once we get some bookshelves going up the side of the room, it'll look really nice. So we're going to do the same thing here, except we're going to put some ladders right here. Grab this stuff. Just bring this all the way around, just like before. There we go. And some of this. Whoops. Look at me misplacing blocks again. Right there. Okay. And some glowstone. Perfect. So now we can come up on here. We've got a little loft. Now, when I designed the loft, I made it so that way you could see all the bookcases around here, except for the ones that are probably going to be right there, which is fine. I did forget one thing. Of course I did. I forgot some, whatchamacallit, fences, so you don't fall off, because I probably would, knowing me. There we go. So we got a full enchanting table, which is nice. So I guess it adds functionality to the room? I guess? I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to be adding a fence around all of this, and then probably put a chest here, just in case we need something from it. Maybe like put some paper or some books or something like that in there. And maybe some lapis, maybe like a stack of lapis we'll put in there. Speaking of enchantments and XP-wise, I added a little feature to our skeleton mob grinder. It took me a little while to finagle it just right, and I'm really glad I did. Wow, we actually hit the ledge. Explains why I have so much XP. I've added some doggos to the mix. So I'm going to sit here and you can see why this is so amazing. So I remember mentioning, I think it was earlier, that I hated sitting here, hitting all of them, come back 5 minutes later, and doing the same thing over and over again. Here, I can actually just AFK and get XP. So as soon as they drop, doggos are going to attack, I get the XP. And I don't have to be here at the computer in order to receive those drops and the XP, which is really nice. So, enter stage right skeleton, please. Anytime. Maybe. If they're feeling up to it. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we should have some fairly soon. I don't think I'm going to... Oh, there we go. I don't know if I'm going to decorate this room or not. I mean, it really doesn't need to be. Granted, I really like this. Oh, here we go. So you guys can see I get XP, they kill. Really awesome concept. I actually saw it from a YouTuber. I can't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately. But, yeah. So we've also got a bit of stuff down here. Like I said, the bones are infinite practically. I don't have to even lift a finger anymore to receive bones, XP, or bows or anything like that. So yeah, this is a fantastic idea in case you want to do this. The only reason why I actually hesitated on doing this was pretty much I didn't know how to get the dogs down here, and then I realized I was an idiot, and they teleport to you when you go too far away while they're following. But it has to be when they're in that following mode, so they can't be sitting down. They have to, you know, be walking behind you, trotting along happily, doing things that dogs do. And I just went down the ladder, and they all popped up right here on this corner on each other. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I will be... Actually, I don't even know what I'm going to be doing next episode. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to be doing. So, next episode is a mystery episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, have a great day, guys. See ya.